Alrighty, we are back with the system all set up. I want to apologize in advance for the poor lighting situation. Don't really have the appropriate stuff here, and I got it right by a window, so it's going to be kind of bright. So apologize in advance for that. As you can see, system is up. System is running. Yes. Yeah, as you can see, I have it on a small little table here. Would not fit on the desk because I have a small desk. And below it, not really enough room. I could put that thing under there, and it would take up the entire lower half of the desk. So, on a small table for now, yeah, as you can see, when you compare, that's a 24-inch monitor there. That's the system set up. This thing is over 2 feet high, over 2 feet deep. It's a mofo. It's a mofo. Faux show. Oh yeah, this is the, there we go. What I was referencing before, an easy way to hold the headphones. So yeah, if you have headphones, great way to keep them there. And yeah, this comes off really easy. So you don't want it there. Well, guess what? It's not there anymore. So yeah, that's a real simple way to do that. As before, these are the controls up on the top. Up here, you can see this fan pulling everything out. This is the handle I was referencing before. Highly recommend this. Huge help. You already saw what it could do in terms of getting this thing even out of the box, but if you've watched other unboxing videos, you're going to know that's usually a pain in the ass for most people. So, big deal. They need this on more full-size towers. It was amazing. Yeah, so let's take a quick look at the front. Thermal take. What's this? No Cyberpower? Yeah, I wouldn't care that they branded it with the Cyberpower there, except for they put the thing on crooked, and yeah, we can't have that, so bye-bye. Here's the touchscreen system here. As you can see, running at a cool 26 degrees Celsius. It has automatic settings on, but you can adjust and go back and forth between the fans. I don't believe actually all 5 of these are set up. I think only about 3 of them are right now. But yeah, so there's a blue reference before. And oh, what's this? I see the Boondock Saints have dropped in on this party. Yeah, look inside. Here's the extra bays. We'll kind of get a glance inside the system from here. The multi-card reader, as you can see, we have the USBs and everything lined up on the side as well. System locked. Just FYI, the system comes automatically locked. Here's the drive bays. There's actually an intake fan back in here as well. You can't really see it, but it is pulling in right now. These systems here, you can just click the little button here. Do this one-handed, and yeah, these come out. Just slide the hard drive right in there. Very easy, tool-free. Yeah. Window looking inside the system. Yes. Yeah. Big fan down here as well. This is the intake system here. This is a monster fan. Here's the controls I referenced previously where you can actually control the direction the fan is going. The system does automatically come locked, FYI. Don't throw away the box with the keys in them. That would be a bad idea. Here, you notice here this is where the system opens. It looks like this is just a simple grab thing. It's not. There's actually a button underneath there. And let's see if I can do this one-handed. I can. Door opens up. This swings open a full 180 degrees. As you can see, the fan here is going to probably slow to a halt. Yeah, the reason it does that is this is actually powered so that once this little connection here gets disconnected when the door opens, fan automatically powers down. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's handy. This door actually comes off its hinges really easily. I don't mean that in a bad way. These hinges, you just lift, the door comes completely off, which comes in handy if you're working in the system and want to get it out of the way. There's the fans. You can point it down at the video card. You can get it at the CPU, wherever you need to specifically concentrate the cooling. Yeah, that's really bright. That's the extra lights I had added in. Here's the 800-watt power system. Probably didn't need the extra lights, but it does kind of give a nice cool effect on the system. Here is the water cooling system. And there's also an extremely large fan up at the top here pulling out. As you can see, there's a lot of room to breathe in the system, a lot of room. Much like Paris Hilton, you can get your whole fist in here with lots of wiggle room, tons of room in this system. Touch quick base on the water cooling system. A lot of you hardcore nerds are going to be like, that's not a real water cooling system. No, it's not, but at the same time, yeah, it is. It's actually water-cooled through these here. Has the fan here to pull off. The CPU comes in here. There's heat sinks inside here that help cool the system down. This is a maintenance-free water cooling. So if you're interested in water cooling and you need to get in at an entry-level way, this is great. It lowers it by about 3 degrees Celsius. And important, this is maintenance-free. Yeah, a lot of people get into water cooling because they think it's going to look amazing and it's going to help their system, and they have no idea that they actually need to top off the water or coolant regularly. You need to empty it out about every 6 months, clean it out. It's a lot of work. So yeah, this is maintenance-free. This particular model right here is good for about 25,000 hours. So yeah, by the time I need to replace this, you know, yeah, who knows where we'll get at that point. There's the MSI motherboard back there. Here is the 12 gigs of RAM, triple channel, 1600 megahertz. I did 2 gigs here to fully fill up the system. Down here we have the GTX 560 Ti EVGA. It's been a while since they did the TI system, but yeah, apparently it's going to be great for overclocking. So I went ahead. I don't really do that myself. That's not my thing. So I had them go ahead and superclock the system directly. So they've superclocked this, and I'm pretty sure the system is going to do amazing. I think it's going to do some amazing things. The Intel quad-core i7-9660 processor, 3.2 gigahertz. I also had them overclock that as well, because that's just how I roll. I had them do, let's talk a bit about some of the extra things. I had them do the professional wiring. Some of you douchebags may look at this and go, well, I could do a better job than that. I wouldn't pay those guys to do that. Well, you know what? You probably could. I didn't feel like doing it, so I had them do it. So yeah, I had the wiring done. The system is great for cable management. The panel actually comes off on the back for easy access, but as you can see, it's very simple to run the cabling directly through these back here. And for the most part, the cables are going to all be behind this wall. There are some core areas where the cables do need to come out here to connect into things, but for the most part, as you can see, I mean, there's just tons of room in the system here. It's extra room where you can come in and add a whole other fan down here if you wanted to. But yeah, easy access to the base, easy access to the back system here, and as I said, just absolutely ridiculous tons of room here in the system. So yeah, that for the most part, that kind of sums up the insides here. Let's talk a little bit about Cyberpower here in the last few minutes of this review, and let's talk about, yeah, the discount that we mentioned earlier. So, customer service, that's the big concern for a lot of you guys. Is Cyberpower going to be worth it on the customer service side? I just did a quick phone call to Cyberpower just to test some things out. I did not encounter any serious issues during that time. I was on hold for about 8 minutes to get through. That's pretty standard, I think, if you call Dell or HP or any of those other guys with customer support. Granted, the guys on the other end of the phone are probably not the most customer service friendly, not the happiest fellows in the world, but at least they speak Korea English. That was completely racist, and I can't believe you said that. I want you to apologize right now. In all seriousness, I'm not racist, but yeah, you know, sometimes you get tired of calling up and getting, you know, the customer service that's been outsourced to India. These guys are at least based out of California. I got a quick answer on a really basic question, which of course, granted, it was a really basic question, but quick answer, and yeah, not too difficult the whole time. So I think you're going to notice a lot of the horror stories about Cyberpower are older stories. I mean, literally couples of years old. And these guys have been around for a long time, and granted, they kind of started off on the wrong foot with some weak customer service, but for the most part, I think you're going to find that you're going to be happy with the system. I paid the extra packaging, as you saw in the first video, about $20 for the extra packaging. The idea is I have seen a couple horror stories that, you know, things coming disconnected, things coming undone during the process. Yeah, I didn't actually have any issues, really, with stuff getting disconnected or hurt during the process, so I guess it worked. The light down on the bottom of the system did come undone, so I did had to hook that back up. But other than that, everything else was hooked up. So whether or not it's worth the extra $20, that's really up to you. If you're going with a hardcore system, you want to get everything in place, it may be a worthwhile investment for you. If you really don't care about stuff, or you're not worried about having to rehook up a couple things yourself, save yourself the $20. That's just an option for you. The 5% discount that we talked about. Yeah, so not the no rush. As you know, you can get the 5% off their system that they advertise by inputting the no rush coupon code. At which point they add like 12 weeks onto your system. Okay, not really 12 weeks, but they add a long time. I think about 10 business days. So 2 weeks onto your production process to get 5% off. This is called Spring0410. That's your coupon code. One word, Spring0410. I have no idea what it means, but I would assume maybe this is something launched in spring, April 2010. I really have no idea, but that would be my guess. This is 5% off. If they don't have free shipping on a computer, it's a great way to basically cover the cost of shipping. They did not have free shipping on the computer. This is $110 to ship this thing. So this thing is huge. I mean, this thing weighs, I think, about 40 pounds empty. When you mix everything else, this was over 70 pounds of shipment plus the monitor that I got that they came over with. So, yeah, the 5% I think was roughly about $98 or so, and that covered the cost of shipping almost completely. So, in essence, I kind of got free shipping on the system. System that already has free shipping, this does not seem to affect other savings or discounts, although obviously you can't use it with other coupon codes. So, yeah, that's a great way to save an additional 5% on any order. I don't know if there's any other real saving things going on other than that, but that one seemed like the best one that I could find. That's what Google will get you. It'll save you time, save you money. So yeah, that's the Cyberpower review overall. I'm pleased with the system, haven't encountered any issues at all. I'm going through the process now of getting things installed on the system here. This is going to take me days, I repeat, days, to get all this stuff set up on here. I have old backup systems down here that I'm also moving things over on, but yeah, this is gonna take me a long time. But yeah, that has obviously nothing to do with Cyberpower. So yeah, I'm pleased with this. I think you will be pleased with these guys as well, especially the cost. I put this system together on Newegg. It cost me about $150 more to do this, just compiling parts on Newegg, let alone putting the system together. And guess what? This particular case here, you're not going to find it on Newegg. It is sold out. So yeah, that's my review. Go ahead, give these guys a chance, and I think you will be happy. So that's it, guys. Peace out. Don't be a douchebag, and have a good one.